All right, this morning I'm in the Black Cave, and man, we're going to talk about devotion of purpose, and I can't wait to jump into this, man. We're going to talk about escaping blame, shame, and guilt, building an escape velocity. Be sure to tune in. All right. Welcome, man. I got my sound effects this morning. I'm in the Black Cave. Anime is in the house. Simba's in the house. My explosion is in the house. Family, we about to get it. We about to get it, and we gonna get busy. Let's go and get some nice music going so we could go and have this conversation. Family, listen, I try to keep these down to about 5 minutes. And let me go on. I'm going to watch the time on the clock because do that, it'll take a little bit too much time. But we want to talk about creating escape velocity. So today, of course, I was on the Goose Saba Challenge. Since I'm in the Black Cave, I don't have my regular book. There's my notes. And, I was going through it. And the idea of escape velocity came to me because I was kind of using an analogy of when a rocket is trying to go to outer space. It has to create a certain amount of speed to pull an individual, to pull a rocket and the astronaut out of orbit, right? Because the Earth's gravity is constantly pulling it. And I said, damn, in order for us to really move out of what we've been doing into what we want to be doing, in order for us to move out of the life that we're living into the life that we want to live, right? In order for us to move into the business that we really want to be doing, in order to move into the relationships that we really want to be in order to get the growth that we really want to have, we have to create an escape velocity. So I don't know if any of y'all, because I was one of those nerds and I used to just watch a lot of science shows, or because one of the tests that they put astronauts through was the recovery time for when they hit a certain speed and gravity is pulling on them. All the blood leaves their head and they could pass out. And it was looking at the amount of time that it would take an individual to come back to consciousness, because the pull would be so strong that would have basically knocked you out your senses. So they needed people who were able to come back, and they needed people who was able to practice this without being fearful of it. In fact, look forward to it and understand what's happening and come back so that they could get control of things once they escape the gravity piece, right? Because there were certain things that need to be done. And for many of us in our lives, it's the same way. As we start moving, right, and we start blasting off, the gravity of blame hits. You know what I'm saying? The gravity of guilt hit. The gravity of shame hits. Because we got to understand that many of the people that are around us, that are in our lives, do not want us to succeed at what we want to do. No, they don't want you to be a failure. No, it's not that. It's not the direct hate. You do have some people like that in your life. What you have is people are scared for you as well as for themselves. Because if you change, this means that they could change too. That they may have to change. So they want to hold, you know how they say misery loves company. What devotion of purpose is, having devotion, a strong connection with something spiritual, something bigger than yourself, a dedication, right, is the fuel for purpose. So in your rocket, to escape whatever planet you are on, and to escape blame, shame, and guilt, the gravity of blame, shame, and guilt, the fuel you need is purpose. What sets this purpose on fire is the devotion. And you got to have enough devotion and enough purpose to speed you up to a point where you are able to escape the gravity of blame, shame, and guilt. If you don't do that, you will be stuck on the planet that you don't want to be stuck on. You will be stuck in a life that you don't want to be in. You will be stuck at the job you don't want to be in. You will be stuck in a relationship you don't want to be in. You will be stuck. So family, you have to decide what it is that you want to do with your life. And you have to go and get the purpose fuel and the devotion fuel. And you need to combine these and move. Now, let me tell you what makes this even more powerful, right? The first two principles: control of thought, control of actions. And when you channel those in, they build up the purpose and help you understand the power of devotion and allow you to blast up out of this. Blast up out of the place you don't want to be and move into the place you want to be. Oftentimes we got to understand, family, the only thing that's holding us back is our devotion to our purpose. Now, I will say, and I'm done because I'm over 5 minutes, sometimes we have to reevaluate our purpose. Is it the correct purpose? Is it the purpose that you came down here to serve? You know, but that's a whole nother thing. But yo, this is Brother Hot Tim and I'm out. Anime, anime, anime. Anime, where you at, girl? Anime. Anime. Can you? There we go. We out of here. I'm out of here. And family, y'all have a great, marvelous, and spectacular day. And as I say, I pray that your day will be as beautiful as you are. And I'm out.